This is my review of the isinwheel U7 e-bike. So the first thing I want to say is when you open up the package and you take everything out of the box, this is how all the pieces come. And it does come with a toolkit, and the toolkit, believe it or not, contains every single tool that you need to assemble this bike. It doesn't take very long at all to assemble, and once you get it assembled, it's ready to go. Now, but the first thing you're going to want to do is charge up the battery all the way. It did not come fully charged. It came partly charged, which is great for shipping. I want to point out a few of the cool features about this bike, and then we're going to take it for a ride. The first thing I want to point out is this nice rack here on the back. You can get a basket from isinwheel to attach, so that if you go shopping, you have somewhere to put your stuff. This also came with a front rack that you can put here. If you do put this in the front, this light is going to end up going here. Now, in the directions, it doesn't tell you that. In the directions, it says attach this light, and then it says then attach this. And then it says, by the way, if you want to attach this, you have to put the light here instead. So I'm not even going to use this because I'm going to use this just for riding. I don't need a lot of stuff to take with me. So this bracket is actually plenty for me, this and maybe a little backpack. So this is just a bonus. Also, you get a tire pump. And when you look in the directions, it doesn't talk about how much air to put in the tires, but if you look at the tires themselves, they're going to recommend 35 or less than 35 pounds of PSI. So I put in about 34 just to be safe. I like a nice firm tire, especially if you're going, on trails and stuff like that. There's the manual that you get. You get the little pump. I wish it came with a pump that had a gauge so you knew how much air you're putting in. I had to keep putting in air and then taking this off and then using your pressure gauge to see if I was close or not. But yeah, that'd be a nice feature to have. The charger that's what it looks like. I put a label on here that says e-bike because I have so many chargers that look similar to this and I get them all mixed up. These little labels are a game changer. So I recommend them. Now, the plug, this is like the craziest plug I've ever seen. This is the same plug that you would use for a microphone. It's like a not a USB, it is like an XLR cable, which is fine. It works just well. You can remove the battery. So by the way, let me show you a little bit how this works. Now, to adjust the seat height, you can clip this. So this can clip, and now you can adjust this easily, up or down. And when you get it where you want it, you just clip it back in place. And to remove the battery, you don't have to remove the seat because it comes with a little lever. You just lift up on that little lever. The seat leans forward, and now you can remove the battery. To remove the battery, you have to turn the key to unlock it. And you'll notice on the back that there is a little spot. If you push the key in, by the way, to unlock it, push it in, you'll see that golden bolt go inward, which means now that this can be released. Now, when I first tried to do it, I was like, I can't get it out. And what I realized is you have to give it a little bit of a tug, like a, and then it slides out very nicely. So there's your battery, and you can take this out and you can charge it. The port is over here. You just have to remove this little area here, this little safety covering. It spins to the side, and you plug in your microphone plug to charge it up. This thing charged up pretty quickly. It only took probably just a couple of hours because it was semi-charged when I got it. Now, when you put this back, there is a bracket here. You're going to want the bracket to feed into the bottom of the battery right here. Just make sure it's in there, or otherwise the battery is not going to connect at the bottom or lock in place. So to lock it in place, you push down, and then you turn the key to the on position, and you're going to leave the key in here when you're riding it. You have two keys. I recommend taking one of these off and hiding it somewhere or keeping it somewhere in your house, just in case you end up losing this one. Once that's ready to go, you turn this back, and the seat is locked back in position. You're ready to go for a ride. Now, looking at the handlebars over here, the throttle for the bike is this piece here. So that's the throttle. That is your rear brake, and the front brake is right over here. To turn this thing on, so by the way, your gears are right here. So you're gonna shift back. So lower gears here, upper gears here. To turn this thing on, you just long press, and that'll turn on. And to go through the modes, well, first of all, here, these are my lights. So you can see that just lit up the wall. There's my headlight. And there's a nice bright tail light down there. Let's test out the horns. It's gonna scare my dog. Whoa, that is very loud. Very loud indeed. Now, once you're riding this thing, you can switch between modes. So you can have pedal assist, so you can go assist 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 is gonna be the fastest, and at 5, you're pretty much riding this like a electric bike, so you don't even have to pedal at all. On level 1 and 2, you might have to do some pedaling. You can tap the on-off button to cycle through modes, so your tripometer, your odometer, and to turn this off, you just long press the on-off button like this, and it powers down, and you're good to go. So let's take this thing outside and go for a spin. All right, we're about to take the isinwheel U7 e-bike for a test ride. We are gonna start out with the motor turned off. So as you can see, nothing is on right here, and I am in gear 7, and we're going down a hill. So this should feel pretty easy. Easy to get some speed. Just coasting down the hill. We're gonna test this on the way back. Turned on coming up the hill. Now I am gonna power it on now. And put it in pedal assist 1, and you can instantly feel that it feels like somebody's behind you giving you a push, which you don't even need going down a hill, but it's still pretty neat. Now the bike, when you're not using pedal assist, it feels really comfortable. It doesn't have a lot of shocks, but the seat is padded enough to where it does feel very comfortable. Now I'm gonna turn around at the bottom of this hill. We're gonna turn this on, and I'll start off, this is a very long hill, so I'm gonna start off using pedal assist 1, and I'll do some pedaling, pedal assist 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 5, just to feel the difference. But so far, I really do like this bike, even as a regular bike without using the motor. And I'm now in pedal assist 1. I'm going uphill now in gear 7, and it really does feel like somebody's pushing you from behind. Now my speed is 9 miles per hour. I'm gonna go to pedal assist 2. That instantly kicked me up to 11 miles per hour. I'm pedaling, but it's super easy to do. Now we're going into 3. And now I feel like I'm really cooking. So this is 3, I'm gonna go to 4, and all the way to 5. And now, you know what, I'm just gonna use the throttle just to see how that feels going around this bend. Now keep in mind, I'm going up a pretty steep hill. I would say this is at least 15 degrees incline. I'm at 19 miles per hour going uphill with 0 pedaling, and it feels amazing. Like, this thing is very cool, very fun. What a great bike. Yep, holding steady at 19 miles per hour. I'm gonna turn around and see if I can get a higher speed going downhill and using a little bit of pedal assistance. So now we're going downhill, full throttle and pedaling. 19 miles per hour, 20 miles per hour. And yeah, 20 is about the max I can get this thing to go, which is cool because that's what it says it can do on the product description. And 20 going uphill feels pretty fast to me. So I'll tell you what, I actually really love this bike, and if you're looking for a really great, awesome e-bike, I would definitely recommend this one.